pray to the altars of the gods of Hollywood. Oh yeah, but nowadays Hollywood needs to stop. At least that's the opinion of two bros and a pop. Two bros and a pop. Two bros and a pop.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I love homosexuals.
Why? We need to be able to differentiate between them, and us.
Yeah, I think the pronouns are really confusing.
Yes, I don't even know what a pronoun is.
Well, it's a word that can function by itself as a noun, which refers to something else in the discourse.
I don't get it.
You just use one.
Did I?
Yeah, it is a pronoun.
What is?
It.
Is it?
Christ, no.
All right, welcome everybody to another awesome episode of Two Bros and a Pop. I am J.C. Curtis with my brother,
Mark Curtis Jr., how the hell are you?
and as always, our father,
Fuck off, I got pills in me.
or Pop,
Pop.
and
Who apparently loves homosexuals.
my lovely wife. Today we're going to do a deep dive into The World's End, starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and a bunch of other people I really don't know. But first, we're going Martin Freeman. But first, we're going to talk to my brother, and let's find out what he has to say. Take it away.
First of all, I gotta say a big happy birthday this week. This week, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, martial artist to ever be captured on the silver screen, Chuck Norris, turned 85.
Chuck Norris.
Who the fuck cares? Pop, I know you have a long storied history with the bearded one. He's an idiot.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
Why? He fucking was involved with Bruce Lee's The Master.
Look, you're pulling a Piscopo right now. Relax.
You want to explain that? What the hell is that?
You're pulling a Piscopo.
Explain what pulling a Piscopo means.
That's what he's doing right now. He's being a hater.
No, I am being a hater because he was involved in The Master, Bruce Lee's death.
Bruce Lee was killed by the Chinese government.
Yes,
You're both wrong. Bruce Lee was trying to be faster than fucking electricity, and he short-circuited a nerve in his brain, causing a stroke, which killed him.
Chuck Norris gave him a container of salt, which contains poison,
And you know this how?
because that's my belief, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Anyway,
I love Bruce Lee. He taught me how to handle nunchucks.
Let me tell you Pop's theory on this. Pop has always believed who rose to stardom after Bruce Lee went down.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris became the preeminent martial arts movie guy.
So who the fuck wants to watch him?
A lot of people, evidently.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm actually not a fan.
Fuck Walker.
I like
Texas
I like
Ranger. Fuck
Sidekicks.
that shit.
I like Sidekicks. That was like pretty much the only movie. I didn't watch Missing in Action or any of those fucking movies.
Operation USA or whatever.
Delta Force, all that shit.
Delta Force. Didn't watch it.
No.
So
You know,
Pop doesn't like Walker Texas Ranger. He would have preferred Wee Long Ho Texas Ranger.
Fucking A right.
I just like it when
Fucking A right.
Sidekicks when he kicks the shit out of Joe Piscopo at the end of the fucking.
Well, that's good.
I think there are two different, distinct things. So
Who?
what do you mean who? Chuck Norris and Lee.
What do you know about Lee? You're too young.
I watch movies that are 100 years old.
He is. So what are you saying?
means you watch movies that are 100
Was that a
years
shot
old.
towards me? Was that a
You just stopped shit in the
Was that a
street.
shot? That was the truth. That was a shot.
That was a shot.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Bruce Lee is the master of masters. Jet Li comes second.
Actually,
look.
Calm down.
I
Okay,
am calm down.
Bruce
Perfectly fine.
Leroy is fucking the
stop.
master
I was
of
pouring
masters.
this hot coffee right in your
Who's
fucking
the baddest?
ballsack.
Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon is a fucking great movie, people.
Amazing.
My opinion
so
of
good.
Chuck Norris, that's all there is to it.
So, I just wanted to give
My
a shout.
personal opinion.
I just wanted
Happy
to
85th birthday, Chuck Norris.
And Sheds for Shits and Giggles, I would like to say my favorite Chuck Norris joke for the podcast, and it goes as follows. On the set of Walker, Texas Ranger, it is said that one of the key grips once said, "The roundhouse kick was not very effective. Some say to this day it was the greatest mistake ever said." Now, the real topic. I feel old.
Well,
Join the fucking club.
Let me explain why. I found out today, or this week, because of Facebook, Braveheart turned 30 years old.
How about that, folks?
That's a movie we'll see.
Great movie.
Time.
Fucking A.
I am William Wallace. And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are.
Braveheart.
We can never review that.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Why?
It's a 3.5 hour movie, and we only have an hour.
Technically, it's only 3 hours, but it's worth it.
Oh, it is.
It does not feel like
I'll
a 3
take
hour
that.
movie.
That's definitely
I love
not
it.
a watch party movie.
I love it.
But anyway,
Not a watch.
no. That's you watch it one.
You watch at your leisure.
It's a sleepover movie.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. It's a great
But-
movie.
sleepover. Oh, we're having sleepovers now.
I have an issue at the end of it. I can't watch the end of it. It
I
makes
never
me
had
sick.
a sleepover.
The torture scene.
Yeah, just
Because guys don't have sleepovers.
No, we just pass out.
We
drinking.
camp out. That's right. We pass out where we lay.
But it got me thinking. Lately, more and more movies are doing showings of the classics because no one's going to see these new fucking movies anymore. Not like
because
they
they're
used to.
garbage.
Shit.
Because they're garbage.
They're shit.
Because they're shit.
There's no talent. It's all you fucking social media influencers that want to pretend to be actors. No, fuck that. I'm calling it like it is. They all want to be actors. Go get some fucking training under your belt.
They're working.
And fuck you and your followers.
They're working.
Well, unless you're our
The
followers
actors are
too.
working. I gotta say that. You gotta give them credit there. They're working.
Movies.
Influencers?
Talking
They might make
monkeys.
shit.
Talking monkeys.
It might be
Movies
shit.
are
Talking
supposed to be escapism. When
Right.
you take the escapism
Like porn.
and make it the vehicle through which they try to tell certain people they suck, nobody wants to go see the movies anymore.
I would. You suck.
Yeah, jackass.
Now I'm just saying, JC, what's the one movie, if you could, have a chance to see in the theaters that you'd like to, that you never got to?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Chris?
That's my boy.
That I didn't get
That you
to.
never got to see in the theater.
Movie.
Come back to me.
I've never seen that.
Is that a
Circle back.
Zac Efron movie?
Speaking of the cuckoo,
Oh, I take that back.
I want a soundtrack of that entire movie.
Oh, you know what would have been really cool to see? The Apartment.
Just what kind of a joint are you running? Sir? There's a certain key floating around this office, from Kirkeby to Vanderhoff to Eichelberger to Dobish. It's the key to a certain apartment. And you know who that apartment belongs to? Who? Loyal, resourceful, cooperative C.C. Baxter.
With Jack Lemmon.
I take my movie back. I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Right.
but I would love to see The Warriors in the theater.
Bravo.
I did.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he walked outside and everybody wanted to fight.
And we
Yeah.
did.
And we did.
We had a hell of a good time.
Everybody was walking on the streets. Say it with your chest.
It's fucking stupid.
Me
But
personally,
such a good movie.
I
I was from the West End of Lloyd Street. We were bad at.
mine is the Ten Commandments.
Let the name of Moses be stricken from every book and tablet. Stricken from all pylons and obelisks. Stricken from every monument of Egypt. Let the name of Moses be unheard and unspoken, erased from the memory of men for all time.
On the
That'd
big
been pretty cool.
On the
We've seen it on the big screen.
no, you know what I mean. In IMAX, like with the
Yeah.
We know the theater.
No, if they brought that back to IMAX, I would probably go see that.
seeing fucking
I don't
Charlton Heston,
know.
long fucking beard. Those who will not live by the law shall
Think-
die by the law.
Things have to be shot in IMAX to go to.
But
Repent, and thou shalt be saved.
let my people stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, Braveheart got me thinking. This is what theaters need to start doing more
Sure
of.
the hell are.
I thought Braveheart was in 97.
95.
Was it 94? I thought it was 97.
Won most of the Academy Awards that year. Great
As
movie.
it should have.
Well, I remember when we were watching. That was when we actually watched the Oscars. I remember watching the Oscars, and we were all pissed off because we hadn't seen Braveheart yet, but it beat Babe, and we were pissed about that.
I was not pissed about that.
I love Babe.
I hate that fucking
love
movie.
What's wrong with Babe?
Ferdinand! If you're out here, who's that in there?
Her name's Rosanna. Why Rosanna? She had such a beautiful nature. Oh, Ferdinand. I can't take it anymore.
Really?
The beer's too much for a duck. It eats away at the soul. There must be kinder dispositions in far-off, gentler lands.
The only way you'll find happiness is to accept that the way things are is the way things are.
The way things are stinks.
How dare you talk about things?
That'll do, Pig.
When we were growing up,
Babe was
Mom
awesome.
and Dad shut the fucking cable off.
Yeah, with
Okay?
good reason.
With good reason, okay?
Tell the people
They
why.
shut the... I don't remember. I think it was
I'm
because
sure
our family...
Didn't have the fucking money. No, that's not true.
No, I think it's because our family was drifting apart, and my dad wanted to bring us closer together.
That's right.
So they went out and bought every damn Disney movie that there was.
Board games.
And Babe. And they how many times I walked in the house and they were fucking watching Babe.
That was me and Cordy's
That
favorite movie.
and Men in Black, the original.
Well, Men in Black's a great movie.
It is. Once.
Well, no.
All right, kid, here's the deal. At any given time, there are around 1,500 aliens on the planet, most of them right here in Manhattan. And most of them are decent enough. They're just trying to make a living.
Cab drivers.
Not as many as you'd think.
Okay, I take that back. Men in Black was good. I didn't see part 2.
It was okay.
And I damn sure won't watch part 3.
No.
Apparently, the only good thing about part 3 is that Josh Brolin does a mean Tommy Lee Jones impression.
He does.
That's about it.
That's about as good as it gets. I watched it out of respect for the
But
first
yeah,
one.
Babe was... It felt like it was continuously on the fucking tube, and it's like I can't stand it.
Lion King too.
No, I love the fucking
Well, there
Lion
you
King.
go.
That's different.
But I'll miss you, Ferdy.
Ferdy. Some parts in that movie are funny, but a lot of
I'm
it is
sorry, I
just-
love Babe. I love the first
The
movie.
Rooster, fuck off.
I'm good.
They cooked his girlfriend. Oh, well,
What was it? What was her
his
name?
Girlfriend. I don't
Bertha.
remember her name.
Her name was Rosanna.
She was.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She was such a gentle
What are you doing
nature.
over here, John?
The only way you'll get to along is if you understand that the way things are is the way things are.
The way things are stinks.
No, but they need to start. Movies need to start doing this more often. Take the classics, and they'll probably make more in 1 week showing Braveheart.
I mean,
I know, right?
seriously, something, man.
Reruns of Braveheart.
And stop remaking the classics.
Please do, please.
Stop fucking
You know what
remaking
you do?
the
You
classics.
go to a theater that plays The Godfather.
Yeah,
I've seen that in the
See,
movie theater.
I'd
too.
love to see that in the theater.
Oh,
Going.
We tried to get in. To
Not
see
The Godfather, The Goodfellas. Yeah.
where I can go with $5 in my pocket and come home with change.
See,
And
if
that
I-
includes drinks and all kind of shit.
See, if I owned a theater, I would have. I'd play nothing but old stuff. I'd be out of business in a month. I'd just play the old shit. And
I don't believe that. I think people would actually go and see the classics they saw when they were growing up. I definitely fucking...
Why don't we buy a fucking movie theater and do that?
I ain't got the money.
You never have the money.
Fans, we're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Ain't got the fucking money.
Fans, we're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Pops Classic Cinema.
We're gonna do a Steam.
Pops.
We're gonna do a Steam.
It rings off.
If I'm fucking paying for it, my name's gonna be top billing.
No, Pop PCC.
That's weird.
And every week on Fridays, I'd revert the movie prices back to the year the movie opened.
You really wouldn't have any money.
No, just one night. Just one night.
I was gonna say, are you running a business or a charity?
Yeah, right? All the homeless people come in. Hey!
No, can you imagine that?
I'm going to throw a holler out there in Radio Land. I'm looking for investors to invest in a movie theater to bring back the classics.
That's what we're gonna do.
You don't leave the house. You would never be at the fucking place.
Oh, I would be.
Oh, yeah, he would.
No, I don't think so.
Where's Pop? He just likes to sit up there in the protection room.
Fucking A. With a bottle of scotch.
Good luck finding a theater that has a projector.
I'm saying. But no, Chris, imagine
Majestic.
that. Just one night a week, whatever movie you're showing that night, you do the prices of the year it came out.
So like what, rollback movie theater?
Kind of. Yeah. You know what? You laugh.
It's like a matinee.
Yeah.
You make no money.
Not that night, I guarantee it. The ticket prices would be from the year the movie came out. But the candy, that's 2025 prices.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2020.
Candy and soda.
Candy, all that shit. And I'd still have the guy going like this. Let's all go to the lobby. You're fucking well told.
We'd be so broke.
You know what's funny?
Be out there with guitars. Let's all go to the lobby.
You know what's funny? They used to have that same thing.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go to the
subliminal
lobby
messaging.
and driving.
It's subliminal messaging. It makes you want to go get something to fucking
Well,
eat.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I remember sitting up there, blood on my knuckles, beer down my shirt, sick on my shoes, seeing the orange glow of a new dawn break and knowing in my heart life would never feel this good again. And you know what? It never did.
So let's talk about
The World's End.
Simon Pegg,
Nick Frost,
Martin Freeman,
Martin,
and a whole gaggle of Brits.
I thought this movie was it was funny at parts. It was funny at parts. I'm not a big British film. I'm just not. I just don't like them.
You're fucking mental.
No, it was like I said. It was a good movie. It was funny at times. I just hate how pronounced every fucking movement is.
The fight scenes.
In all whenever
as a
when they
stunt
close
man,
the fucking door, when they fucking do their fucking
because they're
seatbelts.
robots. Are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the main actors and how they do that.
You know how that movie would go. Were they? Is that a dig towards?
No,
that movie.
It's the way.
Snatch.
Yeah,
Snatch.
And what kind of movie was that, Dad?
That was a British movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We have some lovely beaches here.
So the fuck went to sin.
It's just the way their movements are so pronounced. It's like, come on, guys. Well, not to mention, you'd never suspect that anybody in that movie is a professional wrestler
or martial artist.
That's part of
the comedy, though.
Yeah, that's the comedy.
Like I said, I haven't seen Shaun of the Dead, but I can imagine that's probably what it was like.
Actually, no.
No, it wasn't.
No, I mean with the fighting.
No. It was more of a fucking Hot Fuzz. Yeah,
Hot Fuzz was funny.
But Hot Fuzz,
I never saw that movie.
trained
Yes,
police.
you did.
I don't think I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton. Here come the fuzz.
My, here come the fuzz.
Timothy Dalton.
We don't call it the fuzz. We call it the filth.
Who's Timothy Dalton?
James Bond.
Oh, okay.
In one movie.
It's the
Wait, or two movies. License to Kill and Living Daylights.
Pierce Brosnan.
007.
I knew
Come
that
on.
motherfucker was evil in this movie.
He had the best goatee.
That
he was
man,
evil.
Yeah, Pierce
guys,
Brosnan was in
that
it.
man went through hell growing up. He was 6 years old. Or either his father died or survived. I'm not too sure of that one. Or they divorced or something, and he was 6. His mother went to get a job and learn how to be a nurse, a registered nurse. So
So obviously his dad died.
He lived with his grandparents.
Okay.
In the meantime, his grandparents died.
Oh, Jesus.
So he was strewn from house to house.
Are we talking about Pierce Brosnan?
Yes.
Okay.
And his 11th wedding anniversary, him and his wife, he held her in his arms and she died.
Yeah, that's a sad. I knew that.
I remember that.
And from ovarian cancer, which his stepdaughter died of a few years later.
Yeah.
From ovarian cancer.
And let's
now
not
he's
forget-
happily married.
God bless
He's
him, man.
happily
He-
married.
And
Yes,
hang on,
yes.
let's not forget that really horrible, painful moment when he got hit in the back of the head by a piece of fruit.
I knew you were going to
It's
say
a
that.
drive-by fruiting.
I knew you were going to say that. No, in that movie, he really wasn't a piece of shit.
Oh, was it? Can I get them, sir?
He wasn't
It was
the
a
enemy.
run-by fruiting.
He wasn't the fucking
He really
enemy.
wasn't.
Not at all.
No, he
And
wasn't.
Robin Williams legitimately tries to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I killed the son of a
Yeah, he
bitch.
killed him. Work with me.
But yeah, so I mean, this movie, I like the premise. Okay, I mean, at first,
It was an original idea.
It was
kind of.
We all have that guy that we went to high school with that really didn't fucking grow up and hasn't grown up.
And
what'd you look at me for?
I didn't look at you.
You did.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't grow up. No,
you're just trying to make it about you again.
It's always about me.
But yeah, so I have somebody. I'm not going to say who they are, but you have somebody.
Just gonna throw this out there, people. And if you don't know who that somebody is, it's you.
Yeah. All your friends are dead. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Yeah, it was.
Right now, Uncle Bernie's going, "Hey!" Right now,
you know. Hey!
I met the people that he hung out with when he was a kid.
We don't know that. They could be. I don't.
Hey, we're cold crackers.
Chris, I don't know.
We have a long lifeline.
Most of my friends, a lot of them that I grew up with, ended up in prison.
Yeah, see?
Well, so did
A
mine.
bunch of mine ended up in prison, dead.
Hey,
so
if it wasn't for your mom, I'd probably wind up in prison.
But yeah, so we all have that friend. He comes back for like this wild, decadent night. It's a night, right?
Yeah.
Comes back for this night that he wants to spread all the entire fucking weekend, and crazy fucking robots overrun the town.
They're not robots. They're
symbiotes.
They're robots. No, they're blanks.
They're blanks.
They're blanks.
Let's get
They're
that straight.
technically aliens.
They're blanks.
They're technically
I'm
aliens.
gonna be honest.
Cyber aliens.
The first time I saw that dude's head explode with blue, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I'll admit that I was in the middle of a combo and I went.
That was wild.
That was good.
Okay, as far as the blanks go, if those are alien created,
they weren't made very well.
Not at all.
So somebody forgot to warn.
But they don't have to be.
The three of us, all we kept on doing is just.
At one point, Simon Pegg is trying to drink his beer. That was a funny scene when
he keeps trying to fucking.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
At one point, he literally just does the Batman, what I call the Batman Michael Keaton side punch.
Yeah.
Like that, and the fucking guy's head explodes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like.
Yeah, it was
paper
really
mache.
Kind of weird.
Yeah,
it was really kind of weird. I also liked how Nick Frost was a straight up badass.
Yeah,
when he
he's
got
actually
into the movie.
Mark informed me that
he's a legit martial artist.
I can tell.
Yeah, he actually does. He legitimately.
I can tell.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I don't know about the rest of them.
At first, you feel sorry for this guy because he's a loser, obviously. He hasn't grown the fuck up.
Peg.
Yeah, he hasn't grown the fuck up. Then he goes and he wasn't he? He was in an AA meeting.
He was in rehab.
He's in rehab, and he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
But growing up is such a.
It's a drag.
Awful fuck. It's a drag.
Bowling for Soup said, "The truth is getting old sucks, but everybody's doing it."
Well.
Great song. The funniest part about this movie, the whole premise is based on the fact that Simon Pegg gets pissed at his fellow rehab patient because the rehab patient says to him, "You never made it. You never made it to the world's end."
Yeah.
And the look.
See,
that was
in
the very beginning.
Yeah, okay, now I got it.
He said he basically was like, "Doesn't it bother you that you never got to the world's end?" And then
he looks
he looks at him like he wants to kill a guy.
He does.
Like he just realized that the only purpose he had in life was to just drink all these beers, pints. At the pubs.
There is something wrong with it when you're like 30 plus years old and you have nothing.
That's it. That's all. And he actually says the words, "This is all I've got."
This is all I've got. Yeah.
Which I still don't understand the ending. Nick, just let him drink the last.
Just drink
beer.
the fucking beer, dude.
I really didn't get that.
He has nothing left either, so he might as well beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. And he didn't have a gun to shoot in the air. Go, wah, wah, wah.
Anyway, so are we done with your segment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've been done with his segment.
I thought so.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
I was out in the shed smoking.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the movie now.
Okay, good.
But it's a great premise. 5 friends do their thing.
Hell yeah.
And the 4 of them are just like total sticks in the fucking mud.
Hello,
mate. That was funny.
I'm gonna use that.
The dialogue, maybe it's basically because they speak so damn fast and so pronounced. But it's just like when I smoke, it's like I just want to watch a fucking movie. And a lot of that shit I didn't get.
See, me and Pop, we love.
Yeah, you guys love British comedy.
Funny,
and it is funny. It is. I love Mr. Bean and fucking.
You wouldn't.
Monty.
Mr. Bean don't talk. He goes.
Oh, that's why I love it.
I hate Mr. Bean.
That's why I love it.
Jay.
Get out of here.
Mr. fucking Bean.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Mr. fucking Bean. Okay, show some respect.
Fuck him.
Monty Python's hilarious, classic.
Faulty Towers.
Faulty Towers.
Some of Faulty Towers.
No, all of it.
I haven't seen all of it.
I'm speaking to you, what?
But yeah, so I mean, I love A Fish Called Wanda.
John Cleese, man.
Oh yeah.
John Cleese and Kevin Kline are
fucking brilliant.
But yeah, I mean, it's a really fresh idea. I'm glad you.
Man, kiss you can.
No, you fucking can't.
I'm glad you picked this one for St. Patty's Day because my would have been with
Boondock Saints
or Beer Fest.
But that's a little Boondock Saints is a little on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chris.
I wanted something that was out of the box.
But can I bring something up? Not once in this whole movie do they say the word St. Patrick's Day.
No.
Not once.
Has nothing to do with it.
Has nothing to do with
Except drinking. And that's what we do on St. Patrick's Day.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even that big of a deal in Ireland.
Well,
it's not.
Go to Ireland and say that.
would! Pop! It's glorified by the Americans, so they
Have you ever
drunk.
been to Ireland?
We turned it into a drink.
He doesn't.
We turned it into a
Exactly.
but I read. I read.
That's
Books, Jerry.
Reading is Reading is underrated.
No, it's.
Yeah, it is.
I think. Yeah, right. It is underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think you mean overrated. Yeah.
I kind of find.
Fuck off! I got dope in
I think you mean
I kind of find it hard to believe that it's not popular over there.
I didn't look. It's just not the big deal. They consider it more of a religious.
That is true.
Yes.
He's right about it.
Do you even know what St. Patrick did?
No.
Got the goddamn fucking rats
He
out
drove
of
the
Ireland.
snakes out of Ireland.
Actual snakes or
That's what the book says.
actual snakes?
Snakes.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
That's why there's no snakes.
That's why there's no snakes. Which is convenient for the story.
So that-
All right, now have some respect. You got Irish blood in you.
Wait, so that makes everybody want to drink?
No, it's the same way as the Americans had to add alcohol to Cinco de Mayo. It's not that big of a deal down in Mexico.
Because it comes from their culture.
No, exactly, but to them it's like Tuesday. To us, it's a reason to get fucking drunk.
I actually don't get drunk on Cinco de Mayo.
Neither do I, but
As Americans, I think we're the only culture in the world that takes other people's
To the
holidays.
extreme.
We take other people's
Absolutely.
holidays and we're like, yeah, we'll celebrate with
Do
you.
you remember what this is about? No!
We have no idea.
Yeah.
Cheers.
here. Oh, it's Flag Day. Hand me my whiskey. Now,
Fucking ain't right.
But
Come on, we have fun though.
oh, we do.
The
But
rest of the world, you don't know how to have fun.
St. Paddy's Day is it's celebrated over in Ireland, but it's more of a holy day.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now this movie, I was happy that it wasn't about zombies. Usually when you hear about the word apocalypse...
Don't say that.
The zit word.
Don't say this.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because don't.
Yeah, I've never seen Shaun.
You really should. It's funny. It's good. No, it's good. It's
I've
funny
seen
as
two
hell.
movies by them now, and both were pretty fun.
Well, Edgar Wright, the director
And writer.
he has a lot of George Romero. That's his idol.
Oh, okay. Well,
He fashioned Shaun of the Dead from...
Night of the Living Dead. Yeah.
No, his fourth zombie movie.
Whose fourth zombie?
Romero's. I don't know
Hang on.
Hand
what
of
it
the
is.
Dead? Day of the Dead?
Now, hang on. Night, dawn, day, and...
Revenge?
No.
Land?
Land.
You know zombies, they all look alike.
Chris actually has a
Tippy
zombie
toe?
guide.
You gonna say tippy toe now?
She has a full book, like the complete zombie guide.
How does the zombie apocalypse?
Yep.
I know.
He has...
No, he's wrong.
By
the
Max
book
Brooks?
that I have is the book that's about the history of zombies in film,
Okay.
television, and video games.
Oh, well, he's got one in his bathroom that I thoroughly enjoy reading.
Max Brooks' The Zombie Survival Guide.
Yeah.
After about 20 minutes in the bathroom, Pop comes walking out holding my book, and he points at Max Brooks' name on the cover. He goes, "Does he know something we don't?" I go, "What do you mean?"
He read the book, and you're gonna get. It's very intricate.
He goes, "This reads like stereo instructions."
Fucking A.
He goes, "This guy did some research."
Yeah, he did.
It's very well written. I
Very
love that
well.
book. But no, the fact that they went the cyber apocalypse.
The cyber side.
Yeah.
Let's say cyber side.
I mean, it's not the most original idea because Skynet, Terminator.
It should be said that there really is no such thing as an original idea.
That's true.
Just an original way to tell it.
This was an original way to tell.
Did you say that?
No.
Wonderful.
That's a quote. I don't know who you stole it from.
Hey, that was pretty good,
I
though.
think it was pretty good.
Oh, I thought it was pretty
It's the
good.
truth.
No, it was good. But
I'll
It's the
drink
truth
to that.
because what they're saying, what they get to like four pubs, and then they start realizing that
4 or 5 pubs.
what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on.
like I said, by the way, it did happen. I was waiting for the Donald Sutherland
moment, and it happened with the cop.
Yeah.
The cop.
And I don't know what kind of dude goes into a bathroom, just start talking to a random kid
We
while
don't.
taking a piss. We don't do that.
Unless you know the guy.
And even then, you don't make eye contact.
Not really, no.
Yeah, even then, your eyes don't fuck. You're not a fucking meat gazer.
So what do you think? You having a good time or what? Your eyes are straight ahead.
Yeah, because if you're fucking meat gazing...
Or if you do look over at him, you make sure you have eye contact.
No, there's rules in the men's room.
No, we're not meat gazers. when he's like, yeah, I used to be this cool and this and that and that. It just proves how much of a loser he
It's so
actually
fucking
is.
sad.
It is really sad. It is.
But to his credit, Simon Pegg nails it.
He does.
He really does.
He kind of.
I don't really know these characters.
Simon
other than him doing BBC shit.
Well,
British Communications Channel, whatever the hell they call it.
Well,
apparently we fund them too.
Bazinga.
I'm not going.
Oh,
Tippy toes.
Stop.
Come on, it was funny.
That was good though. But no, Simon Pegg, like I said, he was in this. He's done a lot.
They're all Edgar Wright actors.
If you ever get a chance to watch,
he takes all the original actors that he started with and works with them.
Yeah, but I've seen Simon Pegg in actual dramas.
Really?
He's
good.
Actor.
Like what?
He's a great actor. Fuck if I know.
He was
but
good
I know
in-
that he can actually play a dramatic role.
Pop, he
He'd play a hell of a set of drums.
Wasn't
too.
he in Memento?
No, that was Guy.
When he was
Pearce.
16 years old, he played in a British rock band, playing drums.
Was it the Commitments?
Don't be douchey.
Was it the Sex
Don't be
Pistols?
douchey. No. I don't know what it was.
No, Simon Pegg does a lot of voices.
Yeah, he does.
He was Scotty in the Star Trek.
The new Star
remake.
Trek. He
Yeah,
played
he was.
Scotty, and he did a
Who?
good
Bilbo.
job. No, that's Martin Freeman. Isn't it amazing? He's a fantastic, well-trained, classically trained actor, Martin Freeman, and forever he's known
a
as
Shakespearean
Bilbo.
trained actor.
You keep calling him Bilbo.
Bilbo Baggins.
What? No. Wait. We do not want any adventures here. Thank you. Not today. Not.
Man, come
I
on.
don't fuck with
It's
Lord of the Rings.
just because
You
it
should.
was.
Dumbest
You should.
fucking thing.
No.
I've seen it.
How dare you?
I tried to watch it 3 fucking times and fell
I
asleep.
got news for you.
All 3
How
times.
dare you talk about Bilbo? What the hell are you
Hang on,
talking about?
garbage.
Jay, I got news for you. Most of the people that listen to these kinds of podcasts love Lord of the Rings, so
Well,
shut the
that's
fuck
good
up.
for them. I don't give a
Shut
fuck.
the fuck up.
It's-
Right now,
it's garbage.
right now, there's a
He was
guy.
in Mission Impossible.
Right now, there's a guy holding a plastic sword, going, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Stop that.
Why do you have a
Hey, I played
How
video
fucking
games.
dare
I'm the
him.
toughest fucking nerd you're gonna ever meet.
Simon Pegg was a voice in Hogwarts Legacy.
Was he?
He was.
If you guys ever get a chance to watch him in the movie A Fantastic Fear of Everything,
Bilbo.
yeah, no, Pegg,
Simon Pegg is Professor Phineas Nigelius Black in Hogwarts.
In Hogwarts, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon Pegg is a fantastic actor and writer because he does a lot of the writing in these movies. His
See,
part.
this is where I have to give credit to these people because when I watch a movie, I don't like to always know what the fuck is coming next. I hate that. And there are certain tropes in writing that you can tell what's coming next if you're familiar with how these things work.
So you read my work.
So.
Not about you.
So. I give credit that you don't necessarily know where this movie is going.
No.
You have no idea.
That's true.
As soon as that kid's head
to the next bar, that's where they're going.
As soon as that kid's head pops off, this movie goes off the fucking rails.
But
in a good,
it's
but in
great.
a good way. In
Yeah,
a
I
good
was like,
way.
oh, snap!
Yeah. Let's talk about Nick Frost.
I loved him in Hot Fuzz.
He's fantastic.
Laughed my ass off with him in Hot Fuzz. He was good.
He was also really good in the show The Badlands.
How hard did you bang your head? Because last time I checked, you were working for Pilgrim.
I'm the one who helped Sonny escape.
If Sonny's here, then where is he?
TV show.
What the hell's that?
AMC. It was an AMC show, post-apocalyptic.
When AMC was doing
dystopian
good
universe.
things.
Yes, it was very good. Very good.
The guy was a samurai.
Sort of.
Who?
Well, he carried a fucking katana.
Carried 2 of them.
Yeah.
And rode a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Badass. But anyway.
Had a utopian black leather jacket on and the whole bit. I like that.
And everybody was a martial artist.
Hey.
Yeah, everybody. Go ahead.
Do you got him so hard?
You got stuck it so
Stop
hard.
sucking your teeth that hard.
I don't have teeth.
I know.
He was also good. I know nobody here has seen it but me.
Not me, man.
He was in a movie called Fighting with My Family.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one with The Rock?
Yes.
John Cena with The Rock, yeah.
Yeah, The Rock. It's the story of Saraya, who was Paige, the female wrestler in the WWE. Nick Frost plays her father, a professional wrestler, and he's funny as hell. Martin Freeman, Bilbo. Dude, I mean... I am not. While I love the Lord of the Rings movies, I
thought Bilbo was Sean Astin.
No, I'm gonna finish what Mark's just get ready to say. I'm a big fan of the Rings, the Fellowship, the Towers, and the Return.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the Hobbit.
It's
series.
boring.
It's creepy.
No,
I've watched the Hobbit, the Journey. I watched Smaug. How do you pronounce that?
It's about duendas, is what it is.
How do you pronounce that?
The Hobbit is about duendas.
The decimation of Smaug.
What are you saying?
A duenda is a troll, and they've seen a ton of them in Utah lately.
What the fuck are you talking? Hang on, this cannot be ignored. What the fuck? Are you having a small stroke?
No.
I thought he meant to say innuendos.
No,
and was saying
it's a troll. It's a troll.
What the fuck is a duenda?
Inconceivable.
People are seeing little trolls in Utah, and they call them duendas. They're supposed to be like, remember Cat's Eye?
Yes.
The little fucking thing.
Ew!
Basically, things like that. Like, there's videos all over social media where these little things are popping up in people's yards. I'm like, yeah, people are just taking their lawn gnomes and dancing with them. Okay, but it's a real phenomenon that's going on right now.
Where?
It's in Utah.
Fucking Mormons.
Yeah.
Fucking Mormons.
See, they bring all that juju. They bring all that juju in.
The Mormons are too busy canning.
You know,
they don't have time for this.
You know what I did when the Mormons came to our house?
All right,
Is that a weird sex thing?
They weren't Mormons.
No.
They were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Don't care.
Is that a weird sex thing?
Oh, it's because I'm
buddy,
from the Midwest and you're not. So you don't
Canning means you're like
you don't
putting shit in
understand
cans.
that they're like preparing for the literal apocalypse in all of their basements.
Preppers.
They're preppers.
Doomsday.
Chris, you're not from the Midwest.
I respect Doomsday
She's from Wyoming.
That's basically southern Canada.
No, it's not.
Who?
You're out of your mind.
Wyoming.
You've never even been out that way,
Wyoming.
dude. It's Midwest.
It's north.
We're right next to Utah.
Yeah.
What?
They're right next to Utah.
Mark was always very good in history, but
Did
he
you
sucks
just have
at
a
geography.
No.
If you've never been out there, you don't
Anyway,
fucking know.
what kind of sexual position is canning?
It's not, dude.
I'm saying
it's
they're
prepping.
preppers.
They're preppers. That's what canning is.
They have in their basements.
Are you talking about
food
Doomsday
for,
preppers?
like-
Yes.
for,
I love
like-
Doomsday peppers.
They're supposed
I
to
love
have food in their basements for years at a time.
You gotta
for the coming.
For the coming.
The
of what?
coming.
Coming of what?
Not our coming.
Not
They're
our coming. Who's coming?
Who's coming?
Nobody in this room.
Well, let's just say that they have their own book. The Book of Mormon.
I love that play.
Tippy toe. Tippy toe. We're getting there. We're getting there. Tippy toe. Tippy toe.
Anyway, no. Martin Freeman. While I do love Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit was fucking boring. It did not need to be three-hour fucking movies.
Smaug. How do you pronounce that? Smaug. Smaug.
Schmoggle.
Schmeagol. Now that different character.
Yeah, different movie.
Schmoggle.
The Precious.
I thought his name was Dolby.
Yeah, have to.
No, that's Dobby.
That's Dobby.
Dolby.
No, Dolby is.
You see what I'm saying, man?
Dobby is from Potter, right?
Yes.
I thought his name was Dolby.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm saying when I say you're not really into the fantasy.
I'm not, man. When it comes to that shit.
How's,
Vanessa?
no, your wife?
Vanessa.
Yeah, how's she?
She's good.
Huh? Have you had sex yet?
We have 2 children.
Ooh, twice. Get you, fuck machine. We haven't changed, have we?
All right, let's get into what we liked about this movie.
Well, the premise is interesting.
The action was interesting.
Tell them why you hated the action, the fight scene. Tell them why.
Because it's too pronounced.
I think because you're.
What does that mean?
I think because you're a stuntman and you work
does
in
that
stunt.
Oh, a lot of those hits didn't sell. They did
Exactly.
Absolutely. I mean,
What do you mean they didn't sell? Their fucking heads exploded.
Well, that's
no,
because
no.
that's their paper mache. For
didn't
Christ's sake.
sell
I know we
means
can
didn't sell means the hit didn't land.
No.
It was just all this fucking hoopla, man.
Basically
It was-
throwing each other around. And
Yeah,
shit.
and you know how they film those kind of things? Super slow, and then they speed it up in post.
That makes sense.
Well, yeah.
But a lot of people, like Scott Adkins and
Who's that?
He's an incredible martial artist, stuntman, actor. He hasn't been in a lot of like really known films, but he's incredible. But you know, they do all their kind of things super fast and everything like that. But normally, you know, guys who look like fucking Nick Frost and Simon Pegg and Balbo Biggins or whatever the fuck his name is,
Martin Freeman. God damn it!
They
We're gonna get sued.
They film the fight. Okay, really slow, and then they speed it up in post to make it look like it's happening super fucking fast.
It's
like,
movie magic.
especially when they do they click the fucking seatbelt, they slam the door, same thing. They just slam the
Is that also how they do them downing the pints?
No,
I'm impressed.
You know what? Yeah, that it could work for all facets of the film in pre-production or post-production. Everything magical happens in post.
Wow.
Everything.
You have to get it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's awesome like that, like the fight scenes in this were so fucking crazy. You know, you got martial arts, you got brawling fucking tactics, and then you got like straight up wrestling. Dudes suplexing each other. It's crazy. And another thing, I just felt like the music was just way too jacked up during those scenes.
Well,
you had it turned up to 75.
I'm deaf.
So are you. So am I.
So am I.
So I didn't worry about that.
Eat shit.
the characters were good. Not much in the way of like character arcs. I mean,
it was just one premise throughout the whole fucking movie.
It's not like
getting to the world.
It's not
end.
the most complicated. They have their standard motives.
I don't understand why, after the initial bathroom fight scene, why would you not just get in the car and go home?
Because
they were on a mission.
That's all he has, dude.
They were on a mission.
That was his mission.
Yes, and
they thought his mother died.
Yes, I know.
By the way,
and that's why they were staying.
And not from the afterlife.
They were basically there because they felt bad.
Yeah,
and
they felt bad
like
for
they
him.
needed to
Yeah,
stay.
they felt obligated to be there with them.
I'm sorry, that part where they're walking in unison, that was really hilarious.
You know what that reminded me of? Mark and his fucking crew walking into
Oh
a
my
diner.
god. I would try to go.
You actually hear this.
I would always,
Actually, it was more like a Sin City riff. Dun, dun, dun. That's what I heard in my head.
I would always try to go behind you to piss you off. You had to be the last in the door.
Whatever happened to that walking cane you had?
I still have it.
He sold it to Big Daddy Kane.
I gave it to Al Green to wave in Congress.
What a putz.
Anyway, that's the extent of our political humor, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
yeah, the fight scenes were awesome. It was really interesting.
The character of Petey.
Why are English people
so proper?
Have so weird names like Nigel and Basil?
Like Simon,
Oh my
Nigel. There's nobody in Europe named Bert.
No, and if they are, it's called Burton.
Yeah,
Charles.
It's got to be.
Charles.
It's got to be very proper. Proper.
Well, that's just the way things are.
And I
What
would love
character did you most relate to? Do you think?
What?
What character in the movie did you most relate to? You probably Basil, the weird, creepy guy.
When
the weird. Creepy.
Are you blank? Not yet.
I'm human. I don't have how much long.
I would have to say Simon Pegg.
Really?
When I first got back from North Carolina, and all I wanted to do was party with my friends, and I saw that they'd grown up, and I was a loser who was working a minimum wage job. That's kind of how I felt. And if I had a last hurrah or something like that, I did the Around the World at Old Chicago when I was out in Colorado, and that was pretty awesome.
Explain what that is.
It's Around the World is you have to drink a certain amount of beers.
So it's a pub crawl.
It's a pub crawl.
No, not all at the same time. You can drink them throughout the year. You know. What I mean?
Throughout the year.
Yeah, you can as long as you complete it.
So it's a pub marathon, not a crawl.
I guess, yeah.
Pop, who did you most identify with?
I identify with the guy in the crapper that was trying to take a piss in peace, and he just kept on talking to him.
The kid?
The blank?
The blank kid? It was
All
a
he wanted
kid.
to do was take a piss.
It was a kid.
I don't care.
Hang on, though. At first I'm watching this going, he's just thinking this creepy guy's fucking trying to hit on me. He's even
Yeah,
weird.
and he's like, don't do that.
No,
he's even.
I didn't think about it.
You don't do that when you watch a movie?
No.
Not all the time. And if I'm
You guys
If
always
I
associated me
relate
with somebody.
to a character, I notice it. If I don't,
No, next
I just
week
enjoy
we'll
the movie.
associate you with somebody.
What are we doing next week?
Freddie got fingered.
Ew.
Okay. Rip Torn. Never seen it?
You thought you got out of that?
No, I knew we weren't out of it. I just forgot about it.
But no.
Fuck me.
I think I'm most related to either Steve.
You're Nick Frost through and through.
Either Steve or Nick Frost. Yes, one of those. Because I can so picture myself saying, "This is JC. This is JC's idea. No one's got a better one. So fuck it."
Andy, what's happening?
Gary thinks we should keep up with the crawl because they know what we're doing, but they don't know that we know what they're doing. And basically, no one else has a better idea. So fuck it.
I can totally.
But I will say this, Petey, when your boys are throwing down in a bar,
don't go high.
Don't hide.
You don't hide in a fucking
Oh, you were the man tonight, weren't you, Peter?
Yeah, if we're getting our fucking head cracked, so are you.
Yeah,
we saw you. You were hiding in the jukebox.
We saw you.
We saw you.
That kind of irritated me a bit. When you and your boys are in a
throw the fuck
what's
down.
the word I'm
man.
looking for?
Man the fuck up.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
Altercation.
A melee. A
Fucking A.
brouhaha.
That was some fun times for me.
But yeah, you stand there and you get punched. That's what fucking happens, man.
If you don't want to fight, take one shot and pretend you're knocked out.
punch the guy and say, "Excuse me."
But I really didn't.
I think you identify with Basil,
the old man.
The old man who drinks out of a crazy.
I am.
Once they get your DNA, they've got you.
How do they do that?
Anywhere they like. Blood tests, the nick nurse, sweat, kissing, saliva on the rim of a glass. Why do you think I drink with this crazy straw? Not so crazy now, is it?
We laughed and we went, ew.
Crazy straw.
Drinking Guinness warm out of a straw.
That's fucking foul.
Hey, he had a fucking, there was a method behind his madness, wasn't there?
Foul,
Actually,
man.
I will say that may have been some of the best creative writing of the movie.
Yeah.
Who the fact, I don't get it.
The old man.
The old man.
No, I get it, but why do you guys keep calling him Basil?
That was his name.
That was his name.
Oh, I just called him old man.
Basil. When at the end of the movie, when he says, I am.
Don't know how long.
He screams out, Basil. And he goes like this.
Shut up.
See, you guys mentioned before that when you saw him in the movie that he was in something else.
Harry Potter.
See,
he was the groundskeeper in Harry Potter.
That's why I thought you were fucking calling him Basil. I thought Basil was his name.
that was
Harry
Angus.
Potter.
He's actually a very renowned British actor.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was funny because he was basically your logic of the
He was and everyone treated him like the nutcase.
I'm sorry, man. You drink through a fucking straw.
That's
and
gross.
It's Guinness. That's fucking disgusting.
You had a reason, though.
And to our friends across the pond.
Put some fucking ice in your beer.
Thank you. I don't understand.
How can you drink a warm pint?
It's so
It's better cold.
I don't.
Yeah, ice cold.
It doesn't bother me that you call it a pint.
No, it bothers
I
me.
like pint.
It bothers me that it's flat.
It bothers me that it's fucking
It's
warm.
fucking warm.
There really wasn't much in the way of character development. I mean,
There were no arcs. It was just.
I mean, first of all, can we just identify that Simon Pegg is a grade A douchebag in this movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
When they get pulled over and he gives Pete's information because Pete, the car is still in Pete's name from 1989.
He's your quintessential narcissist.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You're never wrong. You're never wrong.
Until you're wrong.
Oh no.
I think that was probably the most that we got in the way of an arc was when they had their little friend spat about why they didn't hang out anymore with each other.
Yeah, when he said
and
that-
why there was animosity between them and why they don't see each other anymore.
Yeah. Every one of the guys mentioned, even Andy. Andy's in.
Yeah, Andy.
Obviously, something dramatic happened between him and Andy back in the day because every one of the characters he went to.
What did he say?
He was car accident.
Well, he gave him the 600 Quidditch or whatever the fuck.
Which he borrowed from the other guys.
Which he borrowed off of the other guy. That was great.
He borrowed 200 from me.
200 from me.
200
from me.
It's just robbing Peter to pay Paul.
No, I borrowed it from Peter to pay you. I still owe Paul.
Bastard.
He gave him the 600 Quidditch.
Quid.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
By the way, I
thought it was pounds.
So did I. I don't understand the British currency.
Just like we got 5s, we got 10s.
Yeah, but
I mean,
a quid
they have a quid.
is what?
I'm not too
I'm
sure that
speaking
one.
to you, what?
What?
Pardon.
I don't know. The town just seemed like
It was the same town in fucking Hot Fuzz.
It was the same.
Swear to God.
I think it was the same town in Shaun of the Dead.
too. You know what I mean? It's like this dank, like the fucking town out.
You gotta love the little Easter eggs they threw in there with the fence.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen.
No. But in Hot Fuzz, you mentioned
the fence. Where
the fence. When fucking Simon Pegg is running toward the fence and he crashes through it.
Oh, that's Nick Frost.
He's trying to jump.
No. In this movie.
He's trying.
Yeah. This time he jumps through and he pulls a Nick Frost, but in Hot Fuzz he fucking jumps over it and dies because he's like the super soldier policeman.
And the whole prep. Why is it okay? In the beginning of the movie, when the cop pulls him over, the cop is acting all
nice
and normal.
Yeah.
So
how fast was he going?
Well, no, he was indoctrinated from here to there.
And it's a friendly indoctrination.
It's a friendly.
Peaceful. Yeah. I ain't seen peaceful motherfucking movie, man. They were trying to fucking.
I want to know where the fucking live humans.
They get mulched.
They were
mulched.
Where'd you get that from?
He tells them they're fertilizer.
They told us right at the end.
Like Soylent Green.
That's why fucking Simon Pegg screams out, mulched!
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, so what they do is they take them, they take their DNA, and they make a copy of them, and then their body gets...
We were still trying...
They get rid of it. They kill them.
Really?
They kill them.
I personally think this movie was way too long.
Friendly indoctrination? That's not friendly, that's murder.
Oh, it's peaceful.
But that's what he was saying.
Peaceful?
It's basically a modern take on Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
So there you go.
They snatched the body part of the body, the DNA, and then
It looked like they were just trying to snatch the faces.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, right? Get the fuck off.
They kept going at their faces.
Somebody keeps on trying to put their hand on my face. I'm going to break
knock it off.
Yeah. Pike.
What about him?
The girl. Her name is...
She was really the...
Rosamund Pike.
Oh, she's a well-known actress.
Yeah, she's in quite a bit.
Yeah, she's in a lot.
I think she was in Mortal Engines.
And I think she was the only female in this movie worth a damn.
She's been in a ton of movies, Rosamund Pike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's been in a lot.
Wow.
She's prolific.
She's the only actress in this movie worth a damn. All the other main actresses
What is
are
Wrath of the
slutty
Titan?
schoolgirls. She's a blank. Don't be so judgmental.
That's right.
Don't be so judgmental.
Yeah, men are so easy.
Oh my God, we're stupid
Those
creatures.
little Catholic uniforms that those girls were wearing, that brought me back to...
Be a fucking pig and tippy toe.
Tippy
toe.
Apparently, Simon Pegg has said this of all the trilogy movies. This one is his personal favorite. Do you know why?
Trilogy movies? This was this was one of the trilogy?
It's called the... Pop, do you want to take this?
It's called the Cornetto
Trilogy.
Cornetto, you said.
Cornetto Trilogy. That was another Easter egg. You seen that where that sign?
Yeah, the ice
Cornetto?
cream. Yeah.
The ice cream wrapper.
Yeah. Well,
The characters eat peppermint and chocolate chip ice cream with the Cornetto green wrapper, in every movie.
And that signifies what?
That's why they call it the Cornetto Trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and this movie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The reason Pegg loves this movie the most is because
you got to be a douchebag.
No, it's the darkest and least audience friendly of all of them.
Yeah. Oh, it totally is. This isn't usually the kind of movie that they make to make audiences happy because audiences don't like to leave a movie where people die.
Then don't watch Game of Thrones.
I mean,
Game of Thrones is shit.
Fantastic show. Except for the
they don't
last
make
couple
a
of
movie
episodes.
where they feel like the characters are going to get rescued, and you kind of feel like these characters
Or
might
not.
get rescued.
Well, some of them do.
Really? Because
Right
you
up
could
until
tell
the
by
end.
the 40,000 people with lights coming out of their eyes going chasing. You think they're gonna get captured? You think a big fucking ship's gonna come out, or a big spaceship's gonna come out of the sky and pick them the fuck up
out of nowhere and save us? My gosh!
What the fuck was the name of the
Newton
town?
Fig.
Newton Fig.
No, it wasn't.
Hogwallop. No, it wasn't.
What the fuck was it?
It was called Newton something.
During the
It was
filming,
New Haven.
New Haven.
Newton Haven.
I thought it was
Newton Haven.
It's New Haven.
No, I think it was Newton Haven.
No, it's Newt Haven.
Is it New
Hang on,
Haven?
the best part about that was before he said no, it wasn't. He looked at me because he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
He thought no, it wasn't.
I think it was Newton Haven.
But overall, I thought this was a funny movie. Like that part where he falls on the fucking.
Oh, dude,
that was funny.
I got a plan.
I got a better plan.
Well,
And then he just like.
Let's climb down the drain pipe.
It was really cool how, most of the guys, like I said, they're tight asses or they grew up. Okay, and then fucking Nick Frost just starts down
in the shots,
and it's like, holy shit, this is about to jump off.
And JC, you brought up I think JC's favorite character, ladies and gentlemen, was Petey. JC, you were laughing your ass off at his expressions. The little guy.
Yeah.
When he came walking out,
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. After that one beer, it's like you needed air, and then they started walking. They started walking in fucking unison. That was great.
We're gonna take a break, folks. Stick around.
I don't believe this. A man of your legendary prowess drinking fucking rain. It's like seeing a lion eating some hummus.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Final thoughts on this movie.
Didn't you invite him back?
Huh?
You didn't invite them back.
Welcome back, everybody.
I can't believe you did this.
We are discussing The World's End, starring Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and Bilbo Baggins.
Martin fucking Freeman.
If you never saw the movie, I suggest watching it. I liked it. You'll like it.
The World's End was really funny. The stunts in it were actually really cool. The fight sequences were ridiculous.
The dialogue was well done.
Dialogue
was clever.
Dialogue was clever.
I just spoke to your mother, and not from the afterlife.
The line delivery was perfect.
It really was.
I'm not into British movies, but this movie I would probably watch again.
Hello.
I probably wouldn't go out of my way.
Mike.
That was fucking great. The smile on his face.
Yeah, like,
hello, mate.
Hello, mate. He just got his beard.
Are you here? I've been here for ages, mate. The fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, it's definitely it's a good movie to watch. And yeah, I was happy with it. So
I dug it. It's a good.
Did you ever see it before?
No, never. This is the first time.
Who else seen it before?
She has.
I've seen it. I was the one who suggested it.
How long ago?
Oh, it's been since my first community college days.
I thought she was going to say
name dropper.
Anyway.
No, my community college.
Don't talk about my wife that
I'll talk about your women. Please, it's my daughter-in-law.
Community college was fun compared to.
I talked to her like I talk to my kids.
Yeah.
Are there any?
Community college out in Wyoming.
Why do you say it's
I actually got the
that was
same.
so
I got the same fucking education.
Snooze fest.
I got the same fucking education in Wyoming that I paid over $100,000 for at the goddamn.
You didn't pay for it. I'm paying for it.
Yeah, let's not mention
You married
your name.
me. It's our bills.
I know, baby. I know. Go ahead.
I thought it was a decent movie. I mean, there were several parts of the plot I had issue with.
Like what?
Just get in the car and go home.
They were on a mission.
No.
Come on.
He was on a mission.
And
all the other guys were like, fuck this, put it in the car, go
they
away.
finally accepted the fact that they got to fight for life here.
I think
so they might as well just keep on going.
I don't think so. I think they accepted the fact that he was going to kill himself. And they wanted to make sure that wouldn't happen.
They were.
Maybe.
They had gotten to the point where they were so drunk that it
They
didn't matter anymore.
They didn't care. Exactly.
Apparently, during the filming of this movie, several residents, when they were filming the apocalypse scene where everything's on fire and shit, and Nick Frost is a bum, telling the story.
Okay.
During the filming of the fire scene, several residents from Dorking, Surrey rang up the fire brigade because they thought nearby Box Hill was on fire.
That's a true fact.
True fact.
That's embarrassing.
I thought that was all CGI.
No.
Some of it.
Actually, that's one thing I gotta say. They didn't go overboard with like the CGI. Like the effects were.
Tell the folks what CGI is.
Computer generated
and me
images.
They know because now we have AI that just does it.
I don't trust the AI.
Seriously, but again, plot holes.
That's weird. But
either get in the car and go home. 2. Nick, let him drink the last beer.
Yeah, you got there.
I don't.
Let him fucking drink.
I'm with you on that one.
The last beer.
Just give it to him.
He's
Come on.
there.
He made it. Y'all made it. Let him
Have a
fucking
beer.
drink.
See, I think he just had given up and was like, it doesn't matter, so I'll just beat the shit out of him because I ain't got nothing.
I knew
else
some
to
weird
do.
shit would happen as soon as he got to that fucking
He went
place.
to get his last beer, and it was the lever to lower the
him
platform.
to the fucking...
The alien was well done.
The angry lamp.
Oh, Oh, fuck off, you big lamb.
You are children, and you require guidance. There is no room for imperfection.
Hey, Earth isn't perfect, all right? And humans aren't perfect. And guess what? I ain't perfect.
And therein lies the necessity for this intervention. Must the galaxy be subjected to an entire planet of people like you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who put you in charge, huh? Who are you to criticise anyone? Now, you might think Gary's a bit of a cock, and he is a bit of a cock, but he's my cock.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Didn't he say, you fucking lamb?
Yeah, fucking angry lamb. Like that's when I checked out of the fuck.
No, come on. When Simon Pegg screamed out, "Oh, fuck off! What are you? Who are you to tell us what to do?"
What is it that you want? We want to be free.
To do what I want any old time.
I could have done without that.
What would you have done if that lamp had been voiced by like Billy Connolly? Touch that!
See, yeah.
I'll give you such
touch your nail to saw that tree. I'll give you such a do it.
Lost your way to Sunday school, pal. This is McSquizzy's turf. Nobody messes with McSquizzy, because that's me. What? Touch a needle in this tree and I'll give you such a do it.
Yeah? You and what army? Oi! Oh, that arm.
Yeah, you in the army.
Oi! But yeah, it was a good movie. What are your thoughts on it?
I liked it. It was different. Well written. I think it was well written. I dug it. Yeah, all the actors played off each other well, I thought.
You got that one British girl wants Nick Frost inside of her.
Well, yeah, that was.
How do you explain to your wife where your ring went?
You don't. I lost it, dear. I must have lost it somewhere.
Some hooker swallowed it.
Something right off my finger.
Yeah.
In 2018, Simon Pegg told the Guardian newspaper there was a point where he was going through a lot of depression and alcoholism, and parts of this film were really a cry for help.
Really?
Yes.
Nick Frost?
Simon Pegg.
It feels that way. It kind of feels that way. A lot of the parts where we're talking about his addiction are pretty serious for a movie that's really unserious.
I didn't take notice of that. Did you?
No.
The original plot of this movie was the gang time traveling.
Yeah.
Back to their
like
youth.
a hot tub time machine.
That's why I think they changed it.
Probably
Somebody said,
because I think Hot Tub Time Machine came out around
Actually, I think it was before that. I believe
that was a good movie too.
The first, well, actually, they both were funny in their own way.
Part 1 was the best.
Part 2 was funny.
Okay, but anyway,
I never saw the movie Paul.
Whatever made them change their minds.
I think Nick Frost said to Simon Pegg, "You know they made this movie already, mate."
What?
The Americans, they made this movie. It's called Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Just talking a normal fucking voice. You're not a Brit.
It's fun.
Chevy Chase was in it.
It's hard to do that.
Really?
After a while.
Half of the episode last week, you're talking like fucking Tommy Wiseau.
I did not.
All right, so what did you feel about this movie, Chris? You obviously liked it because you picked it.
Yeah, I like it. It was probably the first movie of theirs that I saw. I didn't see Shaun of the Dead until after I saw this one. Because we watched it for one of my classes that I was in. Yes, I had a zombie class. That was a thing that I paid for.
$100,000, you say?
No.
No, this was community college.
Community college was paid for.
Because it's community college. It's free college.
No.
It's really not.
It got paid for.
You got to pay for community college?
So you actually paid to go to a class for zombies.
I did zombies.
Big bucks there.
And I did Western movie.
Yeah.
But I really like this movie, actually. I think it's fun for what I said.
I agree.
Because I didn't know where it was going. And I like a movie that I don't know where it's going.
I totally forgot about the alien part of the movie.
The lamp?
Because it drives...
No, like the when they started fucking with the townsfolk, I totally forgot about that part because it just they didn't say anything about it until they got into like halfway through the fucking movie. I thought it was just about a loser who wanted to do a pub crawl.
Like I said, it comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it comes out of fucking nowhere.
That's what I think is great because you think you have an idea idea of where it's going, and then it completely gets flipped on its head.
Very surprising.
Which is great. I love movies like that.
I agree with it.
Because since I've taken so many classes on writing and stuff, I know the basic formula for where certain things go, and I like when they don't go there. Because it's more fun for me.
We know you're very proud of your writing classes.
Well, it ruined movies for me.
She's a good writer.
To be fair, film school ruined movies for me in the beginning.
Did you hear that, everybody? Don't go to college. Don't go.
It really did. Because then there were movies that I used to enjoy that I can't enjoy.
That's a hell of a thing for film students to hear.
There's a BFA student reading there here.
Well, fuck me.
I used to really enjoy watching like Hallmark Christmas movies with my sister
Oh, sweet Lord.
and my mom. It was fun for me.
Oh, Jay, you poor man.
I ain't watching them.
Guys, your mother kills me
This
with
was in
that
high school. This
shit.
was in high school.
You watched Hallmark movies when you were in high school?
With her mom and sister, yeah.
With my mom and my sister. And after I went to film school, there were things that I could no longer unsee.
You watched ice skating competitions with Mom and us when we were kids.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it was good.
So, exactly.
I love their extensions.
It's just just a thing with knowledge. Like, as soon as you know something, you can't unknow it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, that's why now when I watch movies, I have a hard time...
She picks them apart.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be sitting there watching a movie, and I'll lean over and I'll say, "This is about to happen."
Why do you say that to him?
And then it happens, and he looks at me and he's like, "Have you seen this movie?" I was like, "No, I just know where they're fucking going because this is
Shut the fuck up, Chris. And it annoys the fucking piss out of me.
I would say.
It annoys me.
Don't do it. Okay, hang on. Misery Loves Company? Is that what you're saying?
No, I straight up say to her, Carissa, let me watch the fucking movie. All right, then. It's time for the Scale of Lame.
Read it. You
Number
wild
1
bitch.
is Never Watch Again. 2 is God, This Was Awful. 3, Is It Over Yet? 4, Why Was This Made? 5, On the Fence. 6, If I'm Bored, I'll Watch Again. 7, I Really Liked It. 8, Won't Forget This One. 9, Definite Rewatch. 10, It's a Keeper. For me, I'm on the fence.
I liked it.
I'm on the fence because I don't really... British humor is not my go-to. So I'm on the fence.
Not your forte, is it?
It's not my go-to. You have a forte. I have one. He has one. It's not
Britishist.
I'm not a Britishist.
You're a Britishist. You're a colonist.
That doesn't count.
You're a colonist.
And not even a loyalist.
Look, I wrote the fucking Scale of Lame, and it's a 5 for me.
And what did I say it was? I liked it. I really liked it. What was that? Okay, Mark.
What was the middle bit?
What?
Middle bit?
On the Fence is middle, and then If I'm Bored, I'll watch it again.
Hello?
What was that? Was that number
6?
I'll give it a 6.
What's
If I'm Bored, I'll watch it again.
Okay. That's not a bad movie. Not a bad movie at all, but...
You're 7?
I'm going to say a 7. I liked it.
He really liked it.
Yeah. It was different.
Look, I give it a 9 because I like rewatching it because,
it's
like
original.
I said...
It throws you for a loop.
It throws me, and that's what I like about
So
it.
you're basically... I've known you almost 7 years, and you never once brought this movie up to me. Never once.
I didn't think that you'd watch it. I honestly didn't think that you would want to watch it. And now
Probably
that we're
right,
doing
because
this...
I hadn't seen Shaun of the Dead.
There are so many movies that I would love for my husband to watch, and now that we do this podcast, is the only way that he'll ever watch them.
That's
right.
Well, I'm going to be very honest. There's no fucking way I would have sat through the room twice in my 40 years without this podcast.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was torture.
I warned you fucking... You know what you need, Jay? You need a drink.
You don't know how he'll drink. Stupid as fuck. All right, then. So I got a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 9. All right, then. So that was our deep dive into The World's End. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this weekend. Go ahead, Mark.
Like, comment, subscribe, people. Our numbers keep growing by leaps and bounds. We got 1 subscriber this week, people.
And thank you.
And thank you so much. We love all of our subscribers.
Fuck off. I got pills in me.
We do.
Have a good week.
Join us next week. And me and my brother have picked a great movie for my father.
Yes.
and it's the
Tell him why.
It's Tom Green's Freddy Got Fingered. See you there or see you square.
Ew.
Or see you at another time.
The fuck does that
I will
mean?
see you there or I will see you on another time.
Or B square.
I don't know.
Everybody have a good weekend. Go out and get laid.
Yeehaw. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Aye!
Woody, why don't you sit at the table? We're having roast beef.
Well, you guys always have roast beef.
Oh, boo-hoo, little Lord Fauntleroy's tummy hurts because there's too much roast beef in it.
This is boring. I'm eating a chicken sandwich.
No, you're not.
Holy shit, this is crazy. I'm a 28-year-old man. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want.
He's 28 years old and he can eat a chicken sandwich. Very impressive. Mike Fitzgibbon's son is a nuclear physicist, and my son can eat a chicken!
No!
You can either eat that goddamn roast beef or you can go to bed.